Rush Hour for Thursday, January 30th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. Well, the Senior Bowl practices roll on, but Ben Johnson busily trying to assemble his staff. He has hired Press Taylor, the former offensive coordinator of the Jacksonville Jaguars, brother of Bengals head coach Zach Taylor, who is a very close friend of Ben Johnson's. They were both on a staff together several years ago down in Miami. Here's the latest goings on. As for the vacancy at offensive line, Bears going through a very detailed interview process. They've spoken with Ohio State O-line coach Justin Fry, Tulane offensive line coach Dan Rauscher, who spent 10 years with the Saints as their O-line coach and run game coordinator. The Bears have also interviewed Notre Dame's O-line coach Joe Rudolph, all from big-time programs. On the defensive side of the ball, Bears still have several openings. Two members of their previous staff left to join Matt Eberflus on the Cowboys. Linebackers coach Dave Borgonzi and safeties coach Andre Curtis both headed to Big D. Today, the Bears' three coordinators all met the media. DC, Dennis, Allen. Very, very impressive. Using my moniker that I try to teach my kids. I love it. Be where your feet are. Don't worry about anything else. Be where your feet are. This dude is an elite defensive play caller, and it looks like the Bears' defense should be in very good hands if Ryan Poles could get him some reinforcements on that defensive line. Offensive coordinator, 28-year-old Declan Doyle, who's been coaching for 10 years. He said, I was making $7,000 a year as a student assistant at Iowa. And he said, guess what? I found a way to get to OTAs down in New Orleans. He got to meet Sean Payton, and the next thing you know, he's got a gig working for the Saints. He most recently was the tight ends coach in Denver. Payton took him with him from his staff in New Orleans. So this dude has a great reputation. He said, I'm all in for the grunt work. I know what it's going to be. And as we've been telling you right here on the REKAP Rush Hour, on our Bears recaps, the way Ben Johnson wanted his OC job to go was a young guy with a couple of assistants around him that will put the game plan together as soon as the Sunday game's over. They're watching tape, putting the next game plan together. Then they hand it to Ben later in the week, and then he will fine-tune it how he sees it going from the play calling perspective, which Ben Johnson obviously will have. He also used the line, be where your feet are. Thought it was super, super cool. And then Richard Hightower spoke, and he's already been here. Some people are going, why are you keeping that guy? His reputation around the NFL is outstanding. Buffalo Bills general manager Brandon Beane said today he disagrees with crucial calls made by the referees during Sunday's heartbreaking loss to the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. One step short again from the Super Bowl, but the Bills GM said, I want to make it clear, that is not the reason our franchise fell short. It's frustrating. There is only so much I can say, he told the 33rd team. We work with the league to try to get clarity, and I'll give them credit. They've taken our calls. They've sent video. I still feel like the referee got the fourth down play wrong. Nothing has changed my mind on that. My philosophy going forward, keep kicking the door, and you're going to knock it down. That's my mentality. First class dude. That also is now time for our Ankin Law question of the day. 312-6-million for the great attorney, Howard Ankin, AnkinLaw.com. Best response, you're getting a Lou Malnati's gift card. Here's the question. Do you feel like the referees got it right, wrong? Does it change your love of the NFL? Dave Portnoy at Barstool said, I'm not even going to watch. That's how mad I am. What about you? What do you say when you hear calls or see calls that are that, I guess, egregious in some people's minds? Our Four Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electric story of the day. This is a beaut. 7 years ago today, the Kansas City Chiefs agreed to a trade, sending quarterback Alex Smith to the then Washington Redskins in exchange for a third-round pick and cornerback Kendall Fuller. That trade cleared the way for Kansas City to hand the starting quarterback reins to a young kid named Patrick Mahomes. He started the AFC Championship game every single season since 7 consecutive years. Some people call it the Arrowhead Invitational because 6 of the 7 have been at Kansas City. And tonight on CHSN, Blackhawks take on the high-flying Carolina Hurricanes in Raleigh, North Carolina. Blackhawks Countdown Live starts the coverage at 5:30. Puck hits the ice shortly after 6 o'clock. Hope you're having a great day. We appreciate you greatly. Check out the Bears recap. Check out Guff's Lunch Hour. All up here on the channel. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Take that.